Welcome to a journey through powerful stories of love, identity, and resilience. Today, we explore 20 LGBTQ plus books you should read, each offering a unique lens into the lives, struggles, and triumphs of the queer community. Set in 1950s Paris, this novel follows David, an American grappling with his sexual identity while engaged to a woman, yet falling for Giovanni, an Italian bartender. Baldwin explores themes of shame, repression, and forbidden love with striking honesty. It's a haunting examination of how societal expectations can lead to tragedy. A semi-autobiographical tale of a young girl raised in a strict Pentecostal household who realizes she is attracted to women. Through wit and a nonlinear narrative, Winterson challenges religious dogma and explores the clash between imposed faith and authentic selfhood. Set in sun-drenched Italy, the story captures a fleeting but intense romance between Elio, a precocious 17-year-old, and Oliver, a 24-year-old academic. Asserman writes with a sensual, poetic style, evoking the bittersweet nature of first love, desire, and memory. This charming romantic comedy reimagines a world where the first son of the U.S. falls for a British prince. Beneath its humor and swoon-worthy moments lies a narrative about breaking free from tradition, embracing vulnerability, and choosing authenticity in the public eye. Set in the rural American South, this Pulitzer Prize-winning novel follows Celie, an African-American woman enduring abuse and oppression, as she finds love and liberation with another woman, Shug Avery. Walker weaves themes of intersectionality, resilience, and queer intimacy. A graphic memoir charting Bechtel's childhood in a funeral home, her coming out, and her relationship with her closeted father. The book blends dark humor, literary references, and poignant self-exploration, offering a nuanced view of family secrets and queer identity. A young adult novel set in a world where people know the day they will die. Matteo and Rufus meet on their last day and embark on an unforgettable adventure. It's a story about seizing life, embracing love despite impermanence, and confronting mortality. An iconic work of transgender literature, it follows Jess Goldberg's life as a working-class butch lesbian in mid-20th century America. The novel delves deeply into gender expression, violence, and activism, becoming a rallying point for queer liberation movements. A retelling of the Iliad through the perspective of Patroclus, who shares a tender, profound love with Achilles. Miller breathes life into Greek mythology, crafting a romantic epic of loyalty, war, and sacrifice. A sci-fi novella about two rival time-traveling agents, Red and Blue, who begin exchanging letters across time, developing a love that defies dimensions. Poetic and imaginative, it's a meditation on intimacy beyond boundaries. Set in 1980s Texas, this coming-of-age novel follows two Mexican-American boys as they form an intense friendship that blossoms into love. It addresses cultural identity, masculinity, and emotional vulnerability. A comedic yet profound tale of Arthur Less, a failed novelist approaching 50, who embarks on a globe-trotting journey to avoid his ex's wedding. With wit and charm, it explores aging, regret, and the absurdities of love. Published in 1872, this Gothic novella is one of the earliest works of vampire fiction, centering on the intense relationship between a female vampire and her young victim. Its subtext explores forbidden desire and the fear of the unknown. A memoir filled with humor and sass, Tobia recounts their life growing up gender non-conforming in a world obsessed with binaries. The book is a manifesto for embracing fluidity and rejecting shame. A richly illustrated history of LGBTQ plus activism from the 19th century to the present. Through powerful images and narratives, it traces the roots of queer liberation movements and their ongoing struggles. Felix, a black transgender teen, navigates identity, bullying, and first love while dreaming of becoming an artist. The story celebrates self-discovery, resilience, and the power of chosen family. Set in Victorian England, this historical novel follows Nan King, who falls in love with a male impersonator on the music hall stage. It's a richly detailed tale of passion, betrayal, and finding one's place in a rigid society. A novel written as a letter from a son to his illiterate mother, exploring queerness, trauma, immigrant life, and love. Vong's prose is lyrical and raw, capturing the beauty in pain and survival. A novel written as a letter from a son to his illiterate mother, exploring queerness, trauma, immigrant life, and love. Vong's prose is lyrical and raw, capturing the beauty in pain and survival. This memoir tells the story of Conley's experience in a conversion therapy program in the American South, exposing the psychological harm of such practices and the strength it takes to reclaim one's identity. These 20 LGBTQ plus books open doors to understanding, empathy, and empowerment. Whether you're seeking representation or expanding your horizons, each story is a step toward a more inclusive world.